God is good. What's going on, everybody? I'm so excited about this week. I'm so excited about this Wednesday, not just because it's Wednesday, right? Not just because it's another edition of Word Up Wednesday. That's not the reason I'm excited. I'm excited because last week a video didn't come out. Right? A video didn't come out last week, not because my boy wasn't ready, right? Not because I didn't have the equipment, right? Not because I had a technical difficulty. No, a video did not come out last week because I had to sit down and realize the seriousness of what I'm doing, the seriousness of who's watching these videos, right? What I'm saying right now could change somebody's life forever. For that one person that won't come to church, right? These videos are specifically for them or for you. Like that one person, you turned it on. I want to say I love you, right? And God loves you too, right? But this video is specifically for you. So I want to talk about something specifically today. Something a little bit different. You probably hear about it a lot of times, but I want to talk about victory. And I want you to take about 3 seconds to think about the most victorious people that ever walked on the face of the earth. Go ahead. You probably thought about Muhammad Ali. You probably thought about Michael Jordan. You probably thought about Usain Bolt. You probably thought about Floyd Mayweather, right? All these victorious people that actually went through something. But I want to say something to you. This one person that walked on this planet Earth was the most victorious person that ever lived, that ever stepped foot on this earth. And his name is Jesus Christ, right? I tell people all the time, people ask me, well, let me get your bio. I don't want to be known for anything else other than that dude that led you to Christ. That's the only thing that I want to be known for. That's the only reason that I put on this earth. But I want to tell you how victorious Jesus Christ actually is. Jesus Christ beat death. Jesus Christ beat death. Like death no longer lives anymore because Jesus Christ beat it. When Jesus Christ died on that cross, he was thinking about you. He was thinking about everything that you were going to do, every situation that you were going to have, everything that you were going to ever experience in your life. He was thinking about those things when he stretched his arms and he said, I love you this much. Jesus Christ did that specifically for you. And guess what? That's why you are victorious. But I want to give you 2 points today about how you could be victorious. I want to give you 2 quick points about how you could have a victorious lifestyle or how you could be the most victorious that you have ever been in your life. The first point is to have the mentality of a victor. That's right. To have a mentality of a victor. What does that mean, man? What are you saying to me? Have a mindset? Like, everything around me is just bad. Like, how can I think about winning when I'm always losing, right? Everything that I've done in my life, I've lost. How can you tell me to have a mindset or a mentality of a victor if I'm used to losing? Like, there's nothing but losing all around me. How can you tell me to think about winning all the time? But I want to tell you this. It starts right here in your mind. It starts right here in your heart. When you accept Jesus Christ into your life, you've accepted the most victorious thing, the most victorious person that has ever walked this planet to live in you. And guess what? That makes you victorious. So when you wake up in the morning, don't you dare think about losing. Don't you dare think about those friends that sit at that lunch table that don't want to talk to you. Don't you dare think about how you can't put those pills down. Don't you dare think about that family member that might have got sick and that God might not be able to make it happen. But I'm telling you, the Spirit of the living God, the same God that beat death, lives on the inside of you. And there isn't anything that you can't do. There isn't any battle that you can't go through and not win because the battle is not yours, but it's God. That God that lives on the inside of you is going to fight that battle for you. So there isn't anything that you can't can't do. One of the things you have to do to make that happen is to actually believe. You see the bold believer. This bold believer is not just about just being bold and going out, I'm going to talk about Jesus. No, this bold believer is actually believing in God and what he's saying and the battles that you're going through, that he has your back, that you can be able to relax and know that God has you no matter what the situation is, no matter how many friends are surround you, no matter how many times your enemies are around you, no matter what happens, Jesus Christ is on your side. And the second point that I want to give you today, the only way to be victorious is to actually engage in the fight, to actually engage in the battle. The only way that you can win, no matter what happens in the game, no matter what happens in the fight, no matter who's playing who, no matter who's on whose side, the only way that you can actually win is to engage in it. There are some things in your life that you are going to have to go through in order to be victorious. Jesus Christ had to die. Jesus Christ had to be beat. Jesus Christ had to be spit on. Jesus Christ had to be mocked. Jesus Christ had to have a crown of thorns in his head because he had to go through something in order to be victorious. He went through all of those things. He got those nails in his hands and his feet. He got those whips on his back because he was victorious, and he did that for us. And I'm telling you, there are some situations that you are going to have to go through in order for you to be victorious. There are going to be some conversations that you are going to have in order to be victorious. There are going to be some decisions that you are going to have to make in order to be victorious. There are going to be some friends that you have to let go in order to be victorious. There are going to be some pills that you have to put down in order to be victorious. There are going to be some prayers that you have to say in order to be victorious. There are going to be some battles that you might not feel like you can make it through. But I'm telling you, like I told you in point one, you have a spirit of the living God living on the inside of you. So any battle that you are going through, any situation that you are going through, anything that is around you that is negative, anything that is around you that's encouraging you to do negative things, anything that is not contributing to the better you that you really are, the valuable person that you are, the valuable person that God calls you to be, the valuable person that is put on this earth to save somebody else's life, the valuable person that God has called you to be. You would never be those things if you don't go through those battles, if you don't fight in this war, if you don't engage in this fight and know that God has your back. As a bold believer, to being bold in every single thing that you do, believing in God, trusting in God, believing that he would do everything that he said he would do, believing that he would never leave you nor forsake you, no matter how many times you mess up, no matter how many times you revert back to those old ways, no matter how many times you sin, no matter what you do, Jesus Christ has your back and God is on your side.